All right, I want to share this information, beautiful people, is how to look at your body, okay? Because this really helped me out on my journey, okay? You see how you can drive a car, but you can come out and in and out of your car, right? There's two ways to look at this. You can come in and out of your body through astral projection, having out-of-body experiences. You know the whole spiel. This is all over YouTube. But you can also use your imagination, okay? When you go about your day, look at your body as if you are looking at it, but from a higher perspective, meaning that you are seated up here, like playing a video game, and you're taking care of your body in that way, okay? Now, your body is like your child. You're like up here, okay? And you're driving, or I don't want to say driving, I want to say you're taking care of your body. See, people think, and this is why knowledge is power, because you think you're eating healthy, but you're not really eating healthy. You really need to do some more research. And even before you embark on a journey on trying to just really eat healthy and high vibrational foods, really focus on cleaning this vessel out very profusely and intensively and properly before you do anything where you want to eat just clean foods, because you still got parasites in there, okay? But look at your body using your imagination where you're outside of yourself, okay? See, let's say, for example, if you're watching porn, okay? Your body or your mind cannot tell the difference, your brain rather, cannot tell the difference between a real experience and a fake experience, okay? So if you're watching porn, your body automatically thinks that it's ready to procreate, and it's going to look at everything as if it was a real experience. But you got so much going on because you click through different pages that you start fucking up your brain, because you start to mess with its dopamine receptors and all the chemicals in your brain. Now you start to desensitize yourself, you know what I mean? And it puts you away from your heart space, because you're not doing it out of a place of love. You're just, for a long time, doing it out of a place of lust. You get what I'm saying? Your body can also not moderate from overeating sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you're hungry, let's say, see, this is why it's important to get to know thyself, because that hunger pain you feel is not really hunger. It's maybe that you're thirsty because your body's dehydrated. We don't all ingest the right amount of water. And if you are ingesting the right amount of water, let's say you're drinking water with artificial minerals in there, they're synthetic minerals. Your minerals should be coming from the fruits that you're eating, organic fruits. And the sodium should be coming from the greens, like green leafy greens, celery. Very good amount of sodium in celery gives you your daily value. And that's all you need. You get what I'm saying? But we're feeding the body through the addictions that was programmed since we were children. Okay? Now, your body, when you're hungry, you want to eat quickly. You know what I'm saying? And then you can't tell the difference between whether you're full or you're satiated already. And the reason why is because after you eat a meal, it takes 20 minutes for your stomach to tell the brain that it's actually full. Okay? So you end up overeating, over-cluttering the body. See, if you open up your stomach, it looks like a brain. The brain is connected, the gut is connected to the brain. You get gut feelings also. So the same way, we all want to always think with our brain up here, we need to nurture what we're putting in our body. Okay? So you got to moderate that for the body. Your body's like a child. Okay? You have to nurture it. That's the mother aspect. Use your feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman. Use the feminine energy. How do you get to know your body better? Okay? You sit in darkness. Talk to yourself. Talk to your body. If you have an ailment, a pain, talk to it. You could heal yourself by just talking to your body. Energy flows where attention goes. But people, when they sit in darkness or sit in a room, they either get scared of ghosts or monsters or whatnot, and that's you being afraid of yourself. Clean out your vessel. Focus. When you start to meditate, you start to strengthen your focus muscle. When you meditate, you actually diminish all the fear also. Okay? Starts to activate the gray matter in your brain. You start to connect both hemispheres. You start to activate your pineal gland. Start to energize your complete energy centers. Your body is always protecting you. Okay? It's always protecting you. But the environment that we live in, with bills and stress and all that, the body is always in fight or flight, which is why you always feel the way you feel. You get what I'm saying? Your environment, okay, molds the shape that your body will actually be in. Okay? Dr. Bruce Lipton has a lot of information on neuroplasticity, the ability to learn something new. Okay? Neurons that fire together. What is it? He said, neurons that work together, fire together. He talks about neurogenesis, neuroplasticity, a lot of information on that. I'm getting brain farts right now for some reason. It's because I made 3 videos in a row and I'm like, spitting a lot of knowledge out. Okay. But there's a lot of information. I definitely encourage you guys to look up Dr. Bruce Lipton's work. A lot of beautiful information there that I encourage you guys to look up. Okay. When you start to look at your body, don't associate with yourself with your body, but look at your body as if you were taking care of a plant. Okay. Give it the proper sunlight. Okay. Give it, and this is a balance. You got to go into darkness, but when you go into the sunlight charges the pineal gland, which is able to secrete the proper melatonin and serotonin, which is that serotonin is the happy hormone. Okay. But when you go at nighttime, you're actually able to produce the proper melatonin. Okay. If you look it up, the land of milk and honey. Okay. You're able to produce DMT while you sleep also. Okay. See, a lot of people have sleep problems. They have hormonal problems. A man's hormones is very important. A woman's hormone is very important. A man's testosterone is the main important thing in a man. Okay. But it's all distorted from the foods we're eating, not giving our body our proper sunlight, not taking care of our body, not being good to it. Our body's always protecting us. That fight or flight that we're always in is not a bad thing. That's your body trying to protect you. Right? People want to talk about kill the ego. You know what I mean? It's not about killing the ego. People, when they say, oh, I killed my ego during, let's say, a psychedelic trip, that's not killing your ego. That's you disassociating yourself with the body because you weren't aware of that. But if you are aware of that, you won't consider it ego death. You'll just consider it where you separated yourself from your body. Okay? Now, when you sit in total darkness, when you meditate, it's important to sit in total darkness because it's easier for the body and the spirit to disassociate with each other because you can't even see your limbs. You can't see anything. You're in total darkness. What's in you? Total darkness. You know what I mean? Total darkness. You are the darkness. People are afraid of the dark black magic. You are the darkness. But the light is what's outside of you, but it's the program that's outside of you. Disassociate yourself with that. Get to know your body more. Then, when you eat, you'll be able to have the proper downloads of information because you ingest information through your ear. Okay? But your body don't know any better. See, the music is distorted to 440 hertz. The natural sounds of the universe, the natural sounds of love is 432 and 528 hertz. Okay? But music is distorted to 440, which changes your brainwave state, it changes your frequency and vibration. Then rap music. You see, your body don't know any better. So it's going to, see, the language, it's going to start to talk about degrading things. And then you start to go like this. You know what I mean? You start to bob to it. And you subconsciously agreeing to the garbage that's coming into your head. And then the music stays in your head and you keep repeating it and repeating it. It's important to know this. Why do you think that plants, when you play 528 hertz or classical music, symphony, plants will actually strive and grow faster? Your body is the same way. It's like a plant. See, I'm going to make a video on the chakras because if you look at your body, your feet are the roots, the middle's the trunk, and then your limbs are the branches. Okay? All the nerve endings. Very important. I'm going to talk about that in the next video. But When you get to know your body, you get to know yourself more. You get to know the information that's coming in more. You won't have distortions. See, that's the main thing. That's the important thing. People say, why can't I spiritually connect? Because you don't smell good. You do not taste good. Your body's made of water. And if you practice urine therapy and you drink urine, it's not going to taste good. And also, in the spirit realm, you have a stench. Do you know why? Here, you got to constantly shower and put deodorant on and chemicals in your lymph nodes and all that. Check out my last video. I talked about this. You smell bad because you're eating stuff that's rotting in you. And you got so much putrefied food and rot in your stomach that it's coming out your pores. You see, you are what you eat. You know what I'm saying? You can't be in tune with nature. That's the natural state, human nature, right? Because you consent to the program, the systems. You don't hear the word human system. It's human nature, a natural state of being, right? So when you go in the sun's going to give you skin cancer because you're not in harmony or in frequency of the sun. See, the oils come out of your skin and that's what's burning you. The sun ain't burning you. Why do you think when you put baby oil on it burns you? Okay? Now, the smells that come out of you is from the garbage that you put in your body. If you eat clean, you won't even smell. You won't even have to shower. It's crazy to say, but when you shower, you take out all the beneficial microbes from the skin. And when you get sunlight, that's creating that hormone vitamin D3, helping your testosterone out. But when you go in the shower, you take that out. See, it takes about 6 to 8 hours to process in the body. But you shower and you take all that out. You just lost all that D3. That's why everybody has a problem with D3. Because aside from not getting sunlight, because we're always in offices or always in home, you know what I mean, always in a square box, let your body out into the sunlight, walk in nature barefoot, connect to the earth. And you're going to see the bottom of your feet are called the soles of your feet. Your soles is the liquid part of you, right? And the higher self, you're the spirit. How do you nourish the spirit? Respiration, respirit. You see the word spirit in there. And it also cleanses and purifies the body. See this? All information doesn't just come from you going on YouTube or going on Google or doing all this research. Sometimes you get these downloads. This information comes to you if your vessel is clean and you treat your body properly. Your body's always, see, your body communicates with you. But you cannot, see, that's why if you have inflammation, people look at that as a bad thing. They'll start taking pills to suppress that. See, that inflammation is your body telling you there's a problem there. Your fever going up is your body raising its temperature to protect you from an infection. But we look at it as a bad thing and we take pills to bring that down. The body's communicating with you and you don't pay attention to the body. It's like if my child's trying to talk to me and I never pay attention to my child's going to grow up depressed. Okay? And this is why subconsciously you can't express yourself, because the opposite of expression is depression. So you depress yourself. So your body is trying to express itself to you. And that's why you can't be in tune and in harmony with your body. You can't express yourself. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can't even learn new things because your body's so cluttered. And you're here. Your body wants to learn. Your body urges to learn new information. But then when you go to school, you learn all this false information. And you got to unlearn what you learned to learn new things. You put your body under stress. Your body's always under stress because you give it foods it doesn't require. So it always has a subtle fever to kill all that off. The garbage you put in. It's always trying to heal you. It's always trying to take care of you, but you got to take care of it back. You work in harmony with your body. See, that's how you connect mind, body, and spirit. See, people always want to go to the gym and only focus on the physical, right? 5 physical, 5 body, 5 senses, 5 fingers. How about your extrasensory abilities? Your 6th sense and all the rest of them, right? You only associate yourself with the 7 chakras when you really have 9, right? But you know that there's 114 chakras around you. These are all energy centers that get affected and affect you in this 3D realm of reality. The way you clear out your energy channels, because you're nothing but a big bag of tubes. You're nothing but pipes. But if your pipes are blocked, you don't have clear channels of energy flowing through you and you feel terrible. It lowers your vibration and frequency. So get to know yourself. Look at your body as using your imagination where you can work with the body, but then you can also come out of your body and look at it from a first person point of view. And then you can say, I'm going to do this for my body right now. I'm going to sit with my body right now in darkness, talk to my body, see what it needs. See, you only cater to the urges of the body when it has to take a shit, when it has to take a piss, and when you're supposedly hungry. That's it. And then the other stuff, when you have headaches, inflammation, fevers, you want to shut it up by, hey, shut up, take a pill, and that's it. Instead of sitting with your body and figuring out what the problem is so you can try to heal yourself. If you have a check engine light on your car, you're not going to just cut the check engine light. You're going to scan it and figure out what the problem is first, right? So that you can have that check engine light work, but get to the root cause of the problem. You know what I mean? Maybe your body just wants to go out in sunlight. You know what I mean? Maybe your body's thirsty and it's telling you I'm thirsty. But instead of giving it water, you give it food. Solidifying it even more. When your body's made of 80% water, you're supposed to be ingesting more water than you're ingesting food. You know that, right? But a lot of you ingest more food than you're drinking water. And you have a hard time pooping. You know what I mean? Your urine comes out toxic, full of ammonia and nitrogenous waste from the animal protein you're eating. Acidifying the body rather than keeping it alkaline, because your body's electromagnetic. Look at alkaline batteries. Your body's probably trying to connect to the universe, but it cannot because you keep acidifying it. And listen, I like the balance. I'm called zigzag because I go back and forth, because you need a little bit of acidity to help you break down and metabolize whatever you're putting in. Everything is balance. I'll get more detailed. That's all I got for now. Just wanted to make sure this helped me out in my journey, so I wanted to share that with you. Look at your body when you go to the gym, and don't look at it as, oh, I'm getting muscles now. Look at it as you're making your body stronger. You're making it better. You know what I mean? Move your body around. The lymphatic system has no pump, and the lymphatic system is what traps bacteria for you, but it traps it and you got to help it flow. That's why people do massages. You know what I mean? Massage therapy. All right, it cleans out the lymph nodes, cleans out the toxins from your muscles, from your body. Your body's fat stores toxins. Move it around. Get some massages. Treat your body good, and your body's going to treat you back very well. You're going to age better. You're going to get to be old and still move around like you're 20 years old. You know what I mean? This whole guys that are, at the age of 20 and 30 already having testosterone problems, that's sad. That's very sad. And it's from the garbage you're eating. Because there's chemicals in the meats, you know what I mean? You're overeating, so your body can't properly secrete proper hormones to make you a superhuman, a superman. Stop catering to these things. Your body don't know no better, so you gotta help your body out. You know what I mean? When you go learn, you learn something, right? But your body's learning it, and it stores that information in there, But you notice when you talk through your higher self knows better. People say, I talk through my higher self, because your higher self knows better. But how could your higher self, which is God, you, talk through your vessel that's dirty? See, that's why they say, oh, God works through you. But God can't work through a dirty vessel. See, that's why they say cleanliness is next to godliness. That's where God could do his work a lot easier. Can't work through a cluttered office or a dirty house. You know what I mean? Without proper lighting, let the sunlight in. The eyes are the windows to the soul. You know what I mean? What better water than the water that's coming out of your urine? With 95% the cleanest water, trace minerals, and stem cells, filtered blood. But instead, you want to eat dead, cooked, burnt blood that's coming out of the oven, or fried meats. You know what I'm saying? When you pee in a glass, you'll notice that the water looks alive, and it's clear, but it's alive. It's not dead. It's not stilled. It's distilled. Very important. You're gonna feel different. You're gonna feel alive. But the program tells you that urine's disgusting when it's coming out of you. It's funny, but do you notice how when you fart, you can smell your own fart and you're cool with it? But if you smell somebody else's fart, you're like, oh man, no, right? But why can't you drink your own urine? Do some research on it. Go on Zen Admin's page. He's got a bunch of videos in there. That's where I learned. And then I did my own research. I didn't just believe everything I heard. I did my own research. Go on Google. Ask the right questions. You know what I mean? What happens if you ingest urine? See, Google will tell you that there's toxicity in urine, but that's because the average American is eating meat. And if you're ingesting urine, it's going to have ammonia and nitrogenous waste that your body doesn't need. But if you're eating clean, you know what the body actually expels? Trace minerals that it doesn't need at that moment. But if you reintroduce it back in there, it will absorb it. Eventually, you just keep cleaning yourself out. See, that's the fountain of youth. Your body is literally... See, all this religious shit that you look outside of you is like Jesus and all that. See, that's you journeying in your body, the celestial seas. As above, so below. The earth is made of 80% water. Your body is made of 80% water. If you look at the solar system... Okay, the planets, they call it the celestial seas. Space is water. As above, so below. It is, that's why I say, if you keep your vessel clean, the outside reflection is going to be much more favorable to you. Whatever you see outside of you that's parasitic, clean those parasites inside of you, and I bet you all that shit is going to start to fall away. So, connect with your water. The water. That's it. Take care of the physical. See, the physical even creates more water for you. That's why bone marrow creates blood for you. Some deep shit. I'll talk to you guys soon.